What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dylan, and right now we're in Los Angeles. Guys, I flew all the way across the country by myself. I'm going to be out here for the next 5 nights. I'm super excited, but I'm also kind of scared because this is the biggest solo trip I've ever done. Like, it's one thing to go to a concert that's an hour away from my unit and then drive 2 hours home. It's one thing to drive 4 hours west to a concert on the way to an event that we were already going to. But I just boarded a flight and flew 7 hours across the country by myself, and I'm living out here for the next 6 nights or 5 nights, 6 days. It's scary. But I came out here because we're meeting some of our friends up for some Halloween parties. I'm super excited because I haven't seen most of these people in at least 6 months or so. Even longer for some of them, you know. Like, some of these friends we've seen 6 or 7 months ago, but a lot of these people we haven't seen in a year or more. So it's going to be really cool to reconnect with everybody. It's going to be really cool to make some new friends as well. I'm excited to see what sort of shenanigans we get into because Los Angeles is so much better for content creation. We've been talking to a lot of our friends out here who live in, Nevada and California. Having a place on the West Coast would be so much better for content creation. I feel like there's not a lot going on the East Coast, you know? They always have influencer parties or some sort of branding event to get connections and to meet new people and to meet new brands, whereas the East Coast doesn't really have that, at least where we are, it doesn't. I'm excited to see what I get into when I'm out here, what sort of opportunities come up, and who I end up meeting up with, but I'm going to bring you guys along the way, the entire way. We're going to be going to a Halloween party tomorrow. Today's the 23rd of October that I record this. We're going to a Halloween party tomorrow, and then there's also one on the 26th. So I'm here in LA until the 28th. I fly home the 28th, and I get back super late. But, yeah, we're here for 5 nights completely alone. Sitting on the flight from Bradley to Richmond because I had a little bit of a layover. I didn't have to get off or anything. It was just like one of those ones where you sit on a plane for 45 minutes. But sitting on the flight from Bradley, I think it was really starting to set in that I'm on this trip completely alone. Usually I'm with a tour group, I'm with my family, you know, it's Steve and I going on a filming trip or something. I'm across the country by myself. I'm from New York. Like, I'm one of the farthest states you can go to by my lonesome, which is terrifying. And as I've talked about in previous videos, social media is very volatile. So there's some months where I make money, there's some months where I lose money. Most months I break even, and I've spent a lot of money to come out here just to see my friends. So if you could do me a huge favor, please go down, drop a like, drop a comment, let me know where you're watching from. Just say where you're watching from, subscribe if you haven't already. Huge shout out to my channel members and to all of my subscribers on all of the platforms. Anyone who likes, who comments, or shares my content, thank you guys, because these sort of trips would not be possible without your guys' support day in and day out. But yeah, I think a little game plan. I'm gonna throw on some shorts. I'm in sweatpants right now because it was cold in Connecticut, and I got to LA. It was like 73. It was pretty temperate at LAX, but here in Commerce where I'm staying, it's hot. It's like 80 or 85 degrees, so I'm gonna throw on some shorts. I'm staying right across from a mall, which is super clutch. I wasn't really sure where I was going to get food, but there's a whole outlet mall with a ton of restaurants in it. There's Chipotle. I think I saw Carl's Jr. driving up to. Hopefully there's an In-N-Out. I really want to get In-N-Out. Since I had to Uber here, though, I think I have like an Uber Eats credit. I guess worst case scenario, I could Uber Eats some In-N-Out because I have like a huge, I think it's like 25 bucks off, and In-N-Out is like $12 for the meal that I usually get, so maybe it'll be free, hopefully. But yeah, I think the game plan is to throw on some shorts, go get some food, and I'm also going to transfer the footage for the Saratoga County Homestead daytime walkthrough sort of thing that I did. So if you guys haven't seen that video yet, make sure you go back and check that out, because if you guys want to learn more about the homestead or just see the building for what it is, what it looks like right now, that's a great video to have that experience. But like, just to show you how concerned I am about spending money on this trip, my morning routine, I brought my fiber bars, not sponsored. I ran out of Nutrigrain bars, so I brought the only one that I had. And then I also brought my protein bars, and then I have protein shakes in the fridge as well. I'm so adverse to spending money on this trip. I just dropped 70 bucks on an Uber. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be an expensive trip. But I really think it's gonna be worth it because most of these people we haven't seen in forever, and I always like reconnecting with everybody, you know. It's nice to see people outside of a business capacity. Most of the time when we're meeting up with our friends, it's, hey, nice to see you, let's get dinner, let's catch up really quick. Okay, now let's go film. All right, see you next time, and that's it, you know? So to have the opportunity to see them over the next few days and really get to just like chill is gonna be really, really awesome. And again, I can't thank you guys enough for even making this possible. So yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna go start dumping that footage now, and I'm gonna change, and I'll update you guys in a little bit. All right, we just wrapped up the premiere of the Malvern Nunnery episode for Haunted Nights. I transferred all of the homestead video footage. I went and I got some food. I ended up going to a sushi restaurant, and I got a bento box, which was absolutely amazing. It was so gas. And I just kind of walked around. I believe it's called the Citadel outlet mall. There's a ton of outlets there. I just walked around for a little bit because I had some time to kill, and it was pretty nice out. But it also hit me when I was sitting there eating. Again, I'm here completely alone. Usually when I'm on a trip for ghost hunting, or I come on trips like this, I'm with somebody, and it's like, most of the time I feel like I can't just like go out and do what I want, you know? We have something to do that day, we have somewhere to be, but I was just sitting there, like I didn't have anything to do today. And it was funny, a lot of you guys have been like commenting and telling me in streams and stuff, just saying, take a day off, it doesn't matter, you don't have to stream every single day, you don't have to post something every single day. And I was sitting there and I'm like, do I not know how to chill out? Is that a thing? I don't know how to chill. But no, it was cool. I sat in my room for like an hour and a half before I went to go get food, just like scrolling, like thinking about what to post, what I should do today. And after I ate, I walked around the outlet mall for a little bit. I came back to my room and I pretty much immediately passed out. Fell asleep for like an hour, and then we had the premiere, so I woke up in time for that, thankfully. But I'm gonna go get some water, because I'm almost out of water. And funny story, I went to go brush my teeth earlier, and I ran out of toothpaste, so I had to go down to the front desk, and they hooked me up with some toothpaste. I'll have to get some more tomorrow, probably, but out of all the things to forget, I feel like toothpaste is so silly. I'm really weird with packing. Like, for this trip, I packed 4 hours before I left, so I would just go through, and I picked out, like, I usually bring more than I need, so I'm going to be here for, like, 6 days, 5 nights total, right? So I brought 8 sets of clothing, so just in case something happens, just in case I get rained on or something, you know, like, I don't know. So I brought extra, and I don't know, somehow I forgot toothpaste. I just thought that was funny. But I'm gonna go get some water. I'm gonna edit this video, or edit most of it at least, so I can have that up for the channel members. And tomorrow is when we start getting into some activities. Tomorrow, I was invited to go do a Warner Brothers tour, which would be super dope. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to swing it though, just because of the Uber. It's like an hour from my hotel. So an hour there, hour back, and then like another 30 or 40 minutes to the party I'm going to tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna be able to swing it, unfortunately. Maybe next time I'm out this way, but we'll see. I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind tomorrow after I go get some food or something. But yeah, that's the running plan right now. Tomorrow I'm excited. Finally gonna be able to see some people that I came out here to see. Gonna hit the gym tomorrow. I'm excited for that. Today was a rest day because I didn't really sleep well, and I don't know, I figured it'd be good to take a rest day and just chill, or try to chill at least. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna go get my water and start editing this video, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Day 2 in LA. All right, officially we are in day 2. I'm making my pre-workout to go to the gym right now. It's like 12:30 or something. I didn't know hotels had intercoms. It terrified me. I woke up initially at like 9 a.m. I was like, no, absolutely not. Because I tried to stay up a little while and edit, but I got about probably 3/4 of the way through the video, and all of a sudden an error message came up and it said, can't autosave. And I was like, okay, and the only option was continue. So I clicked continue, and then everything closed. So that was cool. I don't know why Final Cut Pro hates me, but it's fine. So I'm gonna probably edit that today before I go out to the party, so it can be up for channel members, so you guys can see it sooner rather than later. But I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna drink some of my pre-workout and my little protein shake here. We have the first party tonight. It's Groovy Gavin's party. Had the chance to meet him and a ton of other new people at the huge Sam and Colby collab back in April. Super excited to see all of them tonight. Might go get some food down at the mall too, just down here, the Citadel Commons, I believe it's called. But that's pretty much it for today, honestly. Nothing too crazy going on besides the party, of course. One of my friends invited me to a Warner Brothers tour, but I just don't think I'm gonna be able to swing it. It starts at like 5. It's an hour-long studio tour, and then they're watching It, and I guess the director's gonna be there. I've never seen the It from 2017. I don't think I've seen the original one even, but yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to swing it just based on the Uber and then the timeline. Like, in my head, it's just not, the math isn't mathing, you know, it's not gonna work out, which sucks. Hopefully I'll be able to do that in the future, because that seemed like a really cool opportunity, but not today. But on the topic of the intercoms, this is my my supplement stack, by the way. A lot of people ask what it is. These are the shakes I've been drinking, the Equate ones, because they're way cheaper than the other ones I used to get. Got some turmeric, got some magnesium, got this thing from GNC, but there's like an intercom like right there, right? And they came over the intercom to say that there's no hot water at like probably 11 a.m. They're just, you know, attention guests, there's currently no hot water. They said that like 3 or 4 times. And I'm just sitting here, passed out, and it terrified me, so that was cool. So yeah, that's what we're cooking with today. I'll touch base in a little bit, but I'm gonna finish up my protein shake, gonna make my pre-workout, go hit a quick leg day, and see where the day takes me. So today has been a total wash. This is what, day 3 in LA, I wanna say? I've lost count, I don't know. But last night was Groovy Gavin's party. Yesterday I had pretty much all day to just walk around. I went and got some Chipotle because I had like the student discount or whatever because I'm still in college. And it was still like $22 just for a burrito bowl. I got a burrito bowl and a little poppy drink. And then I was super nervous because I was looking at the guest list and there was probably like 4 or 5 names of people that I knew, but everybody else, I had no clue who they were. So getting there, I was pretty nervous. My Uber driver, I think, thought he was an F1 racer. So that was super cool. I showed up to the party super nauseous, and I don't know if it was anxiety or the car or both, but that was super epic. Once I got there and I started talking to everybody, it was such a good time, dude. Gavin's a great host. Met a ton of different people who work in different niches, some people who don't even do content creation, some people who are only editors, and it was super cool to hear their insights regarding content creation, regarding the niche that they operate in. I just love networking events like this where we can get to know one another on more of a personal level outside of just like a business trip, you know? So it was super cool. And then of course it was, a super fun time, of course. But, you know, spent pretty much the entire night until I think like 4:30 in the morning, just hanging out with everybody, getting some drinks, got some In-N-Out. Shout out Amanda from Mackie and Amanda for getting my In-N-Out. She wouldn't let me pay for it. It was kind of messed up, but got some In-N-Out. That was one of my bucket list things to do when I was out here because I love it so much. It's so cheap. It blows my mind. I was talking to one of my Uber drivers about this too. Like, in the ranking of fast food joints, I feel like In-N-Out has got to be top 3 minimum. It's so affordable. The ingredients are made right in front of you. It's not like frozen beef. They you know, make the French fries right in front of you with the potatoes. It's insane. Big W In-N-Out. I wish they would sponsor me. That'd be so epic. Just like ship me some food to New York. But all day today, I've been just laying in bed pretty much. It's almost 9 p.m. I haven't left my hotel room. So I'm gonna go to the gym here in a little bit. I do have to go get food because all the food areas here close between 9 and 10. So I think Chipotle and a few of the spots that I've been to so far have already closed. But I might go get some pho or some ramen. I'm not entirely sure. But there's a restaurant that stays open until 10 that looks really, really good. So I'm gonna go do that and probably edit the homestead video tonight. I'm not sure if I talked about it yet in this video, but I spent like an hour editing the homestead vlog, and then Final Cut Pro came up with an error message that basically said, we're running out of storage space. It's a weird glitch that my Mac does. I don't really understand why. I click continue, everything was gone. So that was super epic. I put all the video on a hard drive now, or an SD card, so hopefully that'll fix it. Hopefully that'll fix the problem and it won't take up so much storage, because I have like nothing on my laptop. I think I've used up like 80 gigs out of 430 or something. But there's this weird glitch whenever I edit videos. Sometimes it just jumps up. It'll say that the video itself takes up 400 gigs, which doesn't make sense. I don't know why it does that. If you guys know, please drop a comment, let me know down below. But tomorrow is the Sam and Colby party. I know I'm probably gonna be up super late because I just took pre-workout, and by the time I go to the gym and go get food and everything, it's going to be late. But I'm excited. I'm gonna be Danny Phantom. Yesterday, here's some pictures from the party too. Yesterday, I went as Clark Kent from Superman, and it was cool. I don't know, it was just cool to see everybody. I'm super excited to pull up in the Danny Phantom fit tomorrow. All right, Chad, I think I might be cooked. Mall's closed. Everything closes at 10, but I guess they closed earlier than that, so that's quite devastating. There's a diner right here called Ruby's Diner. I'm gonna go see if they do takeout really quick, because they have a takeout, like a takeout stand. They also have people still sitting inside, so hopefully I can get some food. That's what I get for sleeping all day, though, I feel like. Yikes. Yeah, no, I'm cooked. That's cool. All right, we are in fact so up right now. Initially, I was gonna walk 20 minutes to Denny's. I think from here, it was another probably 10-minute walk. But there's a Carl's Jr.'s a little bit closer. So just got myself a big old meal. First meal of the day at almost 10 p.m. I think it actually just hit 10. So that's funny. Back to the hotel to eat this and go to the gym now. Let's go. All right, guys, it's the following day here. I'm down at the gym doing a pull day. This gym is actually kind of fire for a hotel gym. I can't even lie. But Last night, I got back from Carl's Jr.'s and I had to walk like 10 minutes to go get food because I waited too long and the mall closed, but got some dinner. It was good. I edited the homestead video, so I got that up. I don't know what was going on. I had to change like a ton of settings in my editing software, but we got it done. That's all that matters. But I'm already feeling super sentimental about this trip. The Sam and Colby party is tonight. I'm going as Danny Phantom. I'll do a little outfit reveal in a little bit. I'm dyeing my hair white for the night, so that'll be interesting. But I'm already feeling super sentimental because it's so cool to see everybody outside of a work setting. Like tonight, after I go up and take a shower and everything after the gym and get some food, I'm gonna go hang out with Project Fear for probably an hour or two before the Sam and Colby party tonight. And it's just so cool to connect with everybody on more of a personal level. Like, yeah, it's cool that we, have a shared interest in ghost hunting or content creation, but being able to sit down and chat and talk about like motivations for getting into content creation, theories, like upbringings, how you got to where you are today. It's so interesting to learn that sort of stuff about people and connect on more of a personal level. So I can't thank you guys enough for allowing me to do this. I went back and forth for the longest time on whether or not I should take this trip. Because one, going across the country entirely by myself is terrifying. Two, it's super expensive. This has been a super expensive trip and I'm gonna be eating cardboard for the next couple months probably, but it's already been so worth it. Seeing all these friends that I haven't seen in so long, being able to connect on more of a personal level is so cool. I've met so many new people as well. My social battery, I don't know if I posted this picture yet, but this picture right here, the first like hour or two at Groovy Gavin's party, I was introduced to probably 10 or 15 new people. So within the first 2 hours, my social battery was like, but no, we came back from it. I just needed a little bit to chill. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up this workout. I'm gonna go get some food, go hang out with Project Fear for a little bit, and I'll touch base with you guys in a little bit. All right, yo, I'm trying to get my hair all white. It's kind of working a little bit. It just looks more gray. Trying to get the back is tough though, dude. Might have to bring a little hairspray over to Project Fear's Airbnb to figure it out, but we're getting it done. Dude, I had to run to get food too. Naturally, I waited too long again, so when I went to the mall, everything was super busy. Ended up getting Subway, all reliable. So it'll be all good to go for tonight. But I'm gonna go hop in this Uber in just a little bit. Gonna try to fix up my hair a little bit more. It's coming out like some of it's kind of gray and then the rest of it is white. I don't know how to fix this, dude. This is I've never like experimented with dyeing my hair. Oh my gosh. Hopefully you'll see the final product. Hopefully it looks gas. Back at the hotel the day after the Sam and Colby party. Let's recap that because a lot just happened. For starters, had the chance to talk to FaZe Rug a little bit. I'm gonna post these pictures over on Instagram and probably Twitter as well. So if you guys don't follow me on all the other social medias, make sure you go follow me down below. But that was an insane time. So before the party, I went over to Project Fear's Airbnb, hung out with them a little bit, just talked about YouTube, talked about how we haven't seen each other in so long, and that sucked a lot. And we played some golf out back, a little bit of like mini golf. Sorry, it's freezing in my room right now. I have it set to like 66 and I'm in shorts. So I'm just sitting here shivering. So if you see me shivering, that's why. But played some mini golf with them, then we Ubered to Sam and Colby's party. It was in downtown LA. We got cool little wristbands for it, so you already know this is going in my office, dude. As with all my other mementos from filming trips and just to see everybody. But well, I'm throwing a hoodie actually. This is kind of nuts. All right, that's a little bit better. But yeah, so we got to the party. We got the wristbands. We got inside, and we had to walk through the haunted house. They had like a little haunted house type maze thing set up. And I decided to record it because one, I thought it'd be good for content, but two, it worked to my advantage because they were trying to like scare the camera, like all the actors like walk up to the camera and try to be scary instead of scaring me. So that was cool, big fan of that. But once we got into the venue, it was huge. There was a lot of people there, and it was really cool to see people outside of just the ghost hunting niche too. Like, don't get me wrong, meeting other people in the ghost hunting niche that I haven't met before, or just like reconnecting with them after not really talking to them all too much the last few times I've seen them, super cool. But there was also a lot of people there who do lifestyle stuff, like just different types of content. I had the chance to talk to a few musicians as well. That was really, really awesome. And it's still cold in my room. It's still shivering, sorry. But, I love keeping my room cold, but then when I'm not in bed, all under the covers and warm, I suffer because of it, but it's fine. We ball. One of the bartenders is walking around with a ball python, and people could like have it for pictures and stuff, so that was pretty awesome. There's so many people I didn't get the chance to take pictures with or really talk to. I was trying to bop around and like talk to everybody all night, but I don't. You know me, I'm a yapper, dude. I get caught into conversations and then I talk to them for like an hour and a half, and then all of a sudden it's midnight, and then people start leaving. You know how it goes. Honestly, I feel like this trip has given me a new lease on, I don't want to say a new lease on life, I want to say a new lease on content creation, because talking to people about their theories behind ghost hunting, getting perspectives from people outside of the ghost hunting niche, talking about stuff other than ghost hunting, it was all so interesting. And talking about the future of what other people want to do over the next year, or 5 years, 10 years, whatever, it was so cool to hear. So I'm really trying to set some high goals for myself in 2026. I don't know what I want to do though. There's so much I want to do. It's almost like paralyzing, you know, like analysis paralysis, they call it. Like the personal channel, I want to keep doing ghost hunting stuff because I've been doing it for the past 11 years, almost 12 years, this next spring, early summer. So it's like, that's a huge part of my life and I want to stay doing that. But there's so much out there that I just want to try, you know? So I don't know, maybe I'll start some new stuff. It's so cold in my room, bro. I'm gonna finish my pre-workout, you know, as per usual. I started sipping on my pre-workout and then I got in a really content creator mood. So I'm gonna go do my quick little leg day. It's already dark outside because I've been laying in bed all day like a bum. I'm going to go hit this leg day, go get some food before it closes this time, and maybe offer some final thoughts. But tomorrow I gotta be up kind of early. I have to wake up at like 9. So I can go catch my flight back to Connecticut and really call it a wrap on this trip, which is really sad, dude. It's gone by so quick. I knew it was going to go by so quick, and it's just the march of time. You can't stop it. I knew it was going to pass. I wanted to take more pictures and more videos. I wanted to have more pictures with people that I don't often get the chance to see, but I guess that just means I got to come back, right? But anyway, I'm going to go hit this leg day, and I'll touch base with you guys in a little bit. One more thing before I go downstairs, because I just thought of it too. I was sitting after the party talking to Sam a little bit, and I was talking to him about where I want to take the personal channel, and he said, are you still going to do paranormal news stuff? Like, are you going to step into paranormal news more often, or are you going to still do the ghost hunting stuff? Like, what do you want to do with it? I was like, what do you mean? He goes, the paranormal news video that you did, like, is that going to be the new niche that you're stepping into? Are you going to do more of that, or are you just kind of chilling? I was like, oh, wait, you saw that video? It was just so funny, dude. I can't sing their praises enough. Sam and Colby are some of the most down-to-earth dudes. They are the reason we started YouTube for the most part. Same with Destination Fear, too. Dude, Destination Fear, not Project Fear. Without them, we would not have started doing the live streams over on Instagram. And I was talking to Connor and Tanner about that as well at the Airbnb. The entire reason we started social media is because of Destination Fear and Sam and Colby. Without these opportunities that we were afforded over the past 4 years, we probably never would have started content creation, and we definitely wouldn't be where we are today. And like, they have no incentive to really include us in anything, you know? They have more subs than us, they have more, I don't want to say notoriety, but like, they're more well known than us, right? Like, they don't necessarily gain anything from us being there, but they always make an effort to include us. Like, they're just so nice, dude. They're so down to earth, they're so fun to chat with. Everyone we've worked with over the past 4 years has been incredible. There's so many more people that we want to work with. There's more people that we want to try to film with in 2026 for sure. But I don't know. I just found it so funny that Sam said that, and it's stuck with me ever since. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym for real this time so I can go get food before the mall closes. Okay, bye. Sorry. All right, guys, so the last full day I had in LA, I ended up going down to the Citadel outlets just after I recorded that clip. As you can see, I'm home now, but I went down to the outlets and I got a ramen bowl, and I was just trying to really enjoy the scenery and my last full night in LA. I ended up drinking an energy drink when I got back to the hotel with intentions of going to hit leg day. But I got into this mood where I wanted to post content and really immortalize everything going on in that moment, all my thoughts going through my head. And I ended up posting some TikToks and some, subscriber-only stories and stuff. So if you don't follow me on all the other social medias, make sure you go follow me so you don't miss out on stuff like that. But the next day, woke up to go to the airport. I took the Uber. Same thing. I was trying to take pictures and record clips of being in the Uber and the scenery of LA. Maybe we'll find ourselves out there sooner rather than later. I don't know. We'll see. But LAX is a huge airport, so I had to take a tram to the terminal that I wanted to go to. And then the Hokkaido ramen place in LAX we've been wanting to go to since the first time we ever went to LA. And I finally had enough time this time to go. So I got some ramen. I boarded my flight. We went to Richmond, Virginia first, and then I went back up to Bradley, and I landed at just before midnight. I think I got to my car around 11:30. And I swear, I had like a mental connection with the dart, dude. I thought that I was in lot 3, Bradley Airport, they have Lot 3 and Lot 4 are the closest ones you can park at, and they have shuttles that'll bring you there. I thought I was in Lot 3, but I wasn't sure, and I walked directly to my car. I got dropped off in lot 3 and like near the entrance, and I just walked directly to the dart. My mental connection is crazy. One thing about Bradley Airport too, in Windsor Locks, Connecticut, my grandmother used to live in Connecticut, and every single time I would be brought down to Florida to go see my family down there, I don't like walking through Bradley at night when nobody is there for the most part, and seeing all these things that look familiar but they've also changed. It was just kind of a surreal feeling because I was there completely alone. I did this trip entirely alone, so I had some time to sit there and reflect and take some of these clips and just look around and be like, this is the airport that I grew up flying out of for the most part, but it's different, you know? But this trip was so cool, dude. I don't want to repeat myself in fears that I've already talked about everything I wanted to talk about, but long story short, it was so good to see all these friends that we already knew. It was so good to meet new friends and make new connections. I definitely think the trip was worth it. It was very expensive, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be eating cardboard for the next few weeks, but at the same time, I would have definitely kicked myself if I didn't go. And hopefully I get to see everybody that I saw very, very soon. But I can't end this video without thanking you guys for making all of this possible, because through you guys watching the videos, liking the videos, commenting on the videos, and then subscribing on other platforms and joining the channel membership here or subscribing on here as well, that allows me to continue doing content creation. It allows me to do these sort of trips by myself, and I want to expand in 2026 what I do on the personal channel. I want to delve into some more ghost hunts. I want to delve into some more cryptids and different stuff like that. Drop some comments down below if you have any recommendations, anything you want me to cover. I would love to hear what you guys want to see. But I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, drop a comment down below of a ghost. Just a comment of a ghost. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.